Hi again, YouTubers. So this is a video that has been requested so many times by people out there, and it's how I get my hair like this. It's not super curly curls, but it's not like those ringlet curls. I've just been asked so many times, and I figured what a better time of year than now to do this, because I quite honestly do this hairstyle a lot at this time of year for holiday parties. I wore it like this for Thanksgiving. I just really think it's a nice soft look for this time of year. Great for New Year's. This would be I probably will end up doing this for New Year's, but I had it done like this in a recent video, and I thought now's the time to sit down and do this. So I'm going to show you the two items. Honestly, actually I used a couple more items than that. Used a brush. I used a teasing comb. I used a little hair clip type thing, and I used one little just like clippy like this. And then I used a Angelique 1 1/4 inch curling iron. This is what it looks like. Still kind of hot. Good sized iron. Heats up to 210 degrees. Such a key thing in getting my hair like this. And then the only real product I used was the GHD Sculpting Wax Matte Finish. This is what it looks like. I used it at the end. People ask me all the time how I get this look to stay and my curls to stay. These two products are kind of it. Both of these items were sent to me by beautychoice.com. So I hope you guys enjoy this and do this a lot for the holidays and for all your parties and things like that. So I hope you enjoy it. All right, so first thing first is, this is my hair second day in. This is what it looks like. The only thing I've done to it this morning is I brushed it out and I sprayed some heat spray, whatever, on it. Any of them work good. Sorry, I'm gonna grab some hair clips. So just use whatever you have. What I tend to do, I am using here, I guess I'll pull up the box first. The Angelique, I think is how you say it. I have a clipless curling iron from them, and I love it. This is the titanium curl hair curling iron with a clip in 32 millimeters, I think it is, which is 1 1/4 inches. Sorry. This is what it looks like. It gets super hot. It has an on-off, a power switch, and then a temperature control, and it goes up to, let's see here, 210. That's what I have it on now. I always put my curling iron on the hottest setting. Probably not the best way to do it, but it's what works with my hair texture. I do have highlights in my hair now, so you might be able to see them a little bit. They're just on the top and in the front. I always, it's all that hair. It's just, my hair gets so tangled, God. I kind of start with this piece, the crown right back here. I take the curling iron, start at it, pull it up, and then I just roll it down. Roll it down, and then I also loosen it up a little bit. All right, and I let it sit for just a second. My hair is fine, but I have a lot of it. And then I let this out slowly, kind of off to the side like this. This is a great iron for those people that are not sure. I take a little clip that I have. Woo, come on. And get it in the middle. And I kind of clip it there, because that's where I need my most volume. Oops, this side isn't staying. That's where I need my most volume at the end. And this curl, there we go, that should stay. I kind of just work with it. I also then take kind of my bang area that's right here, take it and I twist it out of the way. I have some pieces in my face. I really, for my hair too, when I get out of the shower, I just put in a leave-in conditioner. I use that macadamia is what I've been loving, in case you're wondering. Macadamia nut one. I've been loving that line. I use their leave-in conditioner, and then I use the spray. It's like an oil spray, and that's all I do to my hair. Their shampoo, the leave-in conditioner, and that's it. So I take the first piece, and always the piece closest to my face. I do away from my face. And I just kind of clip it in, and then as opposed to letting it sit there too long, I just kind of work it out as I do it, because it's still heating as it's pulling out of my hair. I take sections that are about an inch, give or take, and I do kind of like one forward, one backwards. I don't take the ends all the way in, as you can see. I kind of go almost to the ends, but not to the point that it's slipping out, because as soon as I get it in here, I start just, you can tell I'm just kind of pumping that a little bit, and it's actually pulling those ends in as it releases them. So since they're the last thing out, they're actually being heated and curled as I do this, but it's not giving that like last piece, it's not giving that last piece like any funny crimps, or it's not having any pieces fall out or any of that kind of stuff, which makes it really easy. So as you can see, I'm kind of doing one backwards, one forwards. I'm just grabbing sections of hair. It's not anything specific. There's no science to it. Every time somebody sees a video with my hair like this, and I do this all the time for holiday parties. I did this for Thanksgiving, to be exact, and I think it came out great, and it stays really well. Oh, I have a piece of hair in my mouth. But there's no exact science to this, and everyone's hair is going to be different. Like I said, mine reacts best on the hottest setting. Not everyone's hair is going to react best on the hottest setting. I pull my bangs out of the way. Some days I leave them in and just kind of go, if I want bigger, looser curls all over, I just kind of don't separate as much hair out. It just, there is no rhyme or reason to it. You kind of have to learn what works with your hair. Oh, wrong way. I do try to interchange like every other one, one forward, one backwards. And if pieces like that fall out, just come back and get them later. And you just kind of play with it, and you just kind of keep going until you work your way around to the other side. This one side doesn't want to stay up. I'm going to clip that in a second. So again, this is just kind of learning your hair, playing with your hair. I personally don't use a ton of products on my hair. I don't use a ton of like, I don't use mousse or any of that kind of stuff. I kind of keep it simple. Just using a little clippy like the one that's in the front, just to kind of keep that piece so I don't catch it. But again, same thing is as you're doing this, if you by accident like curl two of them going one way, who cares? Like, it's your hair. Like, nobody's hair naturally, every curl doesn't fall a certain way. If you see people on TV, like, yes, their hair is very separated and very nice looking. And by the way, sorry, as I get to these back pieces, because I have a lot more hair in the back of my head, I do hold it just a little bit longer, probably about 10 to 15 seconds. I kind of touch it just to feel if the hair is starting to heat up, and I start working it out. I find doing this in the big sections like this too gives me that like softer wave look more so than if I do super small pieces or anything like that. I tried doing it one time where I grabbed like the tiniest little pieces. See, I have trouble finding it too. Oh, wrong way. I want to do it this way. Right? Back. No, I was right the first time. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just kind of like trying to remember which way I did it. Doesn't matter. Nobody's gonna notice it in the back. But I'll show you at the end what my best way of doing this is. So I'm going to keep going all the way around my head. The only key is when you get back to this piece here in the front on the other side, make sure these front pieces are going away from your face. I'll come back when I'm at the bangs, and we'll keep going, and I'll show you the rest of it. All right, so we're back to the front. I have pretty much completed the rest of my head with all the curls, kind of interchanging them. I have a couple that I really kind of didn't do so hot with, but that's okay. I take this, I'm doing the same thing. I kind of break this into two portions because my bangs or whatever these are, I don't really even know what these are anymore, are not really that big or that thick. So I kind of make sure I break them into two sections. No science to it. Again, making sure that this first one is going to be curled away from my face. But so I take this one, As you can see, there's that weird little long piece in there. But I take this one and I'm curling it towards my face. And then I start working it out so that I curl that end. It takes a little bit longer because you got to work it out. And some of the top pieces are going to start falling out in a second here, but that's okay because I'm trying to get to the end. Take this piece just to get it out of the way so I don't have any fall in with the others. See, there you go. And just curled all the way down to the end. Then I take the front one and I brush my hair out as I do this. I don't know, I just kind of do. But as I said, this is great for holidays, holiday parties, and like I said, I did it for Thanksgiving, but it's great for holiday parties because it just gives you that nice bouncy curl. New Year's it would be great for. Again, I'm just kind of working these out to get all the ends. Kind of going like this. This one will look a little funny for a little bit. So that is all of the curling portion. Now, what I do is with this one that's up here, so I pulled the two clips out of it. Sometimes I have one, sometimes I have two. It kind of depends on my hair. How it's agreeing with me, as it is not right now. I take this piece. I don't brush it out, but I go towards the base and I just kind of like tease it a little bit to give myself some volume. Like I said, I don't use like hairsprays and a whole lot of stuff like this. So that's what I do here. Sorry, I'm just getting rid of these clips so I have some more space. I don't wear any of my jewelry while I'm doing my hair because I tend to have to wash my hands afterwards and I get a bunch of stuff in it. And I've been using this GHT Sculpting Wax Matte Finish. This is what the container looks like. There we go. People say I don't hold these up long enough, so let's see here. That's what it looks like. And again, here, let me show you the box for the curling iron, at least in case you're wondering what it looks like. It's ceramic. Here, I'll tell you a little bit about it while I hold it up. Ceramic curling iron, ceramic coated barrel, creates a shiny, smooth finish, uses negative ions to smooth and relax hair, renews and revitalizes hair shine, infrared technology. So I really, really love this. It makes it just, and my hair honestly does kind of look shiny, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, so I take this, as you can tell, I've been using it for a while. I take a good amount on my finger. As you can see, I put it in the palm of my hand, and it's kind of a weird feeling. It's kind of gritty, but you can see it on my hands, and I just kind of touch everything. I don't really do a whole lot to it, but I just kind of like touch it. Gives it a little bit of volume, kind of helps it hold. It gives it some texture. It separates some of the curls out. I use it on the top a lot too, just to kind of move these pieces in together so it all blends together. Make sure I get all these ends around the back. And because the curling iron gives me enough shine, I don't really need anything extra on it. So this is a really nice product for that. So that's it. That is my finished hair look. I think it's great and volume and nice soft waves and just is a really, really great look for the holidays, for parties, all these different parties we end up going to around this time of year, just kind of crazy. I do it for every day. I do it for the parties. I just really like it. I would say for every day, I don't do as many sections. I just kind of do less sections and kind of give it a little bit more of a bigger, like curl look. Not as curled. This one is a more defined curls, but I like to separate the curls out. And that's really what that GHD stuff really kind of helps with, is it separates the curls out and it helps to hold them. So I don't like a lot of hairsprays and things like that. Again, see, I can just kind of do this and it gives it some more volume. And as it starts to fall, because that's another thing people ask me all the time, how do you keep your curls throughout the day? Is two things. Is I use the curling iron on the highest heat, which for me seems to work wonders. I know it's not the greatest for my hair, but I don't do it every day, so it can't hurt. And I like this product because it gives, I like to use something besides hairspray because it gives you that, you can just kind of go like this and it just brings it back, which makes all the difference in the world, because I tend to pull my hair back. I put it behind, you've seen videos, I put it behind my ears, I pull it back, forward and all that, put it in a hair tie. So I really, really like both these items together, and they just have done a really nice job. And I guess I shouldn't have worn a brown sweater. Can't see too well, let's see. But I just love the look I get from these items. And how they work. I did get all of them a beauty choice. They were sent to me. I think I say that in the first part of the video, but I hope you guys, I have to wipe my hands off now. I'm gonna go wash them. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you use this for some holiday parties you have to go to. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye.